ELB Group is a total solutions provider to the mining, minerals, power, port construction and industrial sectors in the field of materials handling and appropriate modular process plants. Do you put these introductions up there for me?
I think it comes from the company financial statement. It sounds like companies speak that.
So what's going on here is a company that is positioned to do, when they say process and modular solutions, they're like the people that design the hopper train where the coal goes into a new power station.
I beg your pardon, the what? The hopper train?
Like a series of, hoppers, like metal containers that the ore goes into, and from there to the next one.
Very, very big piece of Tupperware.
Metallurgical plants, that sort of thing. And then, of course, they do all the electrical and instrumentation work as well to make the whole thing work so that it all gets passed from the one to the other.
This is your engineering background kicking into action.
A little bit, yeah. And this is a very good company, very nice. Their customers, of course, very focused on mining and infrastructure. That's had to be redone. So Steve Myers, the CEO, is sort of desperately quickly trying to reposition away and get into construction and process control.
Steve Myers is a friend of yours?
Yes, he's a running friend of mine. So he's a a fantastic runner. You know, he runs like thousands of kilometers every month, Steve does.
Well,
that's one of those people.
That should help the company at the end of the day, shouldn't it? If you're a good runner.
E.L. Bateman has been around forever, and anyone who wants to really get a touch of 1950s South Africa should go to their head office in the East Rand and just have a look at what offices from the 60s looked like. Wood paneling, old oak paintings of previous directors, the Bateman family. But put that aside, this company has been around for a very long time.
And the value managers have also taken a keen interest in ELB.
Small market cap shares these, but they've been around forever. I mean, just to elaborate a bit on what Paul said, if you've got a factory and you want to install something that you don't really know how to, you'll call E.L. Bateman and they'll do the installation, the electrics, the certifications, everything for you. But they need the cycle to work in their favor.
So let's look at the share price graph.
Most recent results contained some write-downs, some losses, some repositioning, although interestingly they held the dividend, and that's often when the board is trying to signal to you that they think the company is doing just fine and that the current environment they're going through is just transitory.
This is a high dividend at 5.5%.
You know, they got actually in the last set of results, even though sales were down 20%, they specifically state, don't equate sales necessarily to income, and you certainly can't equate it to cash flows because they actually had very positive cash flows, hence they maintained the dividend, they had the money to do it.
Do we call this one hot or not on the back of the dividend in play?
Well, but the problem is you want to be hot on something if you think the share price is going to be going up anytime soon, and I'm afraid for
Isn't
now...
there potential for the share price? Look at that.
In due course.
But not anytime soon.
Well, and it may be today that it starts going up, but I think on a balance of probability it's going to drift around first before it regains, because the results only come out every 6 months, etc.
Do you agree?
No,
Concur
I agree
with what Paul's saying?
It's also a very small market cap company. It is so niche. They have tried to diversify. They've gone into joint ventures with lots and lots of people to try and get away from the heavy engineering, mining focus. But it's still a very concentrated company, and I prefer Barlow's.
There you go.